About it. It's 11 minutes past the hour of 11 right in the city of Lagos, and you're still rocking with the Magic King. You're rocking with the best right on the dopest midday show in the land. And of course, as always, it's always a magical time out from 10 a.m. all the way to 3 p.m. And like we always do from time to time, we always get to bring your fave live into the building, and of course you get to relate with them, connect with them, and of course get to know a bit more about them. And right now, Lagos City, I do have the sensation himself. All the way from Dangwana Republic, our Fola is in the building, Lagos City. What's up? What's good, brother?
Yes, sir. I'm very well, man. How about you?
Man, I'm alright. I'm chill. You're looking fly.
Thanks, man. You look good too, man.
Thank you. You see, I'm repping my Real Madrid, jersey, even though Barcelona trashed us over the weekend. I hope you're not a Barca fan.
No.
Okay, so we can just end this interview if you're a Barca fan. I'm not doing this interview.
No, I'm not Barca fan, man. I'm not Barca fan.
What football club do you support?
I'm a Chelsea fan.
A Chelsea. Oh, okay. You guys are not doing bad. You're not doing bad. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Big ups Chelsea, by the way. But of course, it's great to have you in the building right there. And interestingly, this is like the first time you and I are getting to connect, one-on-one. Even though we always, we've had conversations from way back, and then we're reminiscing man, that's crazy. But how you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Yeah,
You're one of the hottest thing on the scene right now. How does that feel?
That makes me feel good, It is something I've been working towards, something I've been looking forward to, Feel good, feel great. It's such a beautiful thing. So thank God for everything after all, man.
Was that why you named your EP What a Feeling?
The reason why I named my EP What a Feeling was, that is what I've always had in my mind. The sort of songs I make, I make songs for you to get goosebumps. I want it to put you in your feelings. I want you to listen to my songs and it tells you something. So that's why I made it. I made it What a Feeling. So
you're really that intentional about your music.
Yeah.
Man. And this song that we just played, which is the song that actually sprang you out everywhere alone. I read in an interview, shout out, our Turntable Charts, by the way, where you told them that song, you didn't quite write that song for you. You were writing that song for a friend.
Yeah.
And then you decided to keep it for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm curious, when your friend finally got to hear the song, and with you going viral on it, what was the first thing that he said to you?
The friend is actually a female, so she was happy. She was happy I actually didn't send it to her, because if I had sent it to her, the delivery would be different.
Nah,
and
true.
he probably could not bring what it was brought to us. So she initially didn't know the song was supposed to be for her.
Okay.
I wrote it myself. I didn't send it to her. I just decided to record it myself. I posted it online and everyone caught fire, and that was it.
And the rest is history.
What
was it about that song particularly? What was it about the song, this particular jam? Because you write a lot of songs. You probably got hundreds of songs. What was it about this particular jam?
It's just a love song that I've had enough. It's a song that speaks about you'll be happy when you're in love, and there are some ups and downs you face in love too.
Yeah.
So it's just you girl, I love you so much, and you shouldn't be acting this way. I've had enough. We need to image. I'm tearing up. Act right. So let's just be together. That's just the song. That's what it's all about. Yeah.
Are you currently in love?
I'm not in love.
Why?
It's just the face of my life right now. I could be in love. I could be in love in the next minute.
The next minute.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were in love?
I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you that. Yeah, but I'm not in love right now.
Right now. And it has nothing to do with the heartbreaks.
No. I didn't feel break my own heart. So.
Are you serious? Have you been heartbroken before?
For real, man. But it's not like it got to me. Yeah.
What's the craziest thing that love made you do? Because when people listen to your music, they can tell that you sing about love from a very real place.
Craziest thing love has made me do.
Yes, that ever did to you, that and it made you do.
This could sound weird, but man, I've never went out of my way to for love before, man. I've never done that. I've never done that. So I'm just looking for something I did, and I'll be like, I'm still thinking.
You're still thinking?
Because I really don't have to I don't like to overwork myself for love, man.
I feel you. Let's go play a new song. When I come back, I got more questions for you. Don't mind me. We're just, dabbling into one or two here and there. But of course, this one with Kizz Daniel, Lost. We'll come back to this, and of course, come back to your journey, Dangwana Republic, Bella Shmurda. I'm curious. I'm pretty sure a lot of your fans, still want to know, like, how all of that happened and all, so we'll come back to all of that in a bit. But let's go play this amazing tune right here. You don't mind me? We're just, dabbling into one or two here and there. But of course, this one with Kizz Daniel, Lost. We'll come back to this, and of course, come back to your journey, Dangbana Republic. Bella Shmurda, I'm curious. I'm pretty sure a lot of your fans, still want to know, like, how all of that happened. And
the thing is, the kind of the part of me people don't know is like I really don't like to talk too much. Okay. So like, if I like you as a person, like let's say I love you as a person, I will express it to you that I like you.
Yeah.
I'll do a few more things like to express why I love you, like. But I won't do more than that. Okay. Like I won't go out of my way because I feel like if you have to go out of your way for someone to love you back, it is not worth it.
Word.
It is not worth it. So, like I don't like to do too much. I'll let you know that I love you. Like my actions will show it. If you are not reciprocating it.
I share that school of thought. Interestingly, you said something when you said something a while ago about how if you have to really do a lot to show someone that you love them, when that thing is not there, then the love dies. And I totally resonate with that, and I agree. I'm of that school of thought. Like I told you, I feel like it's fraud.
Yeah, it's fraud, man.
Someone is not just naturally liking you for you, as opposed to what you bring to the table.
Yeah, but once whoever likes you now, it is so obvious that the person loves you. Now you have the opportunity to go out of your way, man.
I feel
to do whatever like for the person.
I feel you.
That shows that the person loves you.
Legacy. So now you understand why Fola said that he doesn't really stress over love. So for a lot of people that probably think, oh, is he being cautious? Is he being in denial? Now you know the reason for that. Clarify. But let's get back into this whole, because I know like now that you have this superstar, status, it comes with a lot of challenges. What is the most challenging thing that you have to deal with your life now, with you being all over everywhere, what's the biggest thing, the biggest challenge that you have to deal with?
But what part of it can I think of? It's just the part of like I easily can't get things done myself anymore. Like sometimes I can just wake up and walk to the store to get stuff for myself, like not get it right, like trick, like use my legs.
Yeah.
But bro, man, it's not possible anymore, man. A lot of things I used to be able to do before, like it's not possible anymore. But the one thing I've been working towards, so it's such a beautiful thing. I love it.
I feel you. If there's one wish you could make, like one wish that you feel like if I can just get away with this and make one wish, be it about life, be it about your career, like. For instance, you said how there were certain things you used to be able to do, but you can't do anymore. Yeah. If there's one wish that you can make, what would it be?
I wish a talent could blow up without getting any sponsor, man. Yeah, I wish a talent can naturally just blow up without having to look for please now. I wish you can just have your talent and people like get to know you like that. You don't have to like. A lot of talent are out there, man, and it's just because there's nobody to like put them out there. Like this boy is good. So it's just like I wish once you're talented, I wish you could just blow up like that. So yeah, it is so sad that you have to like put in a lot of money to like make people see you. It's sad, man. I wish there could just be a way once you're talented, once you're verified that this boy is so good. I wish there was a way like get it done
automatically,
bro, man. Like, for real, man. Yeah,
but I feel
that's the one thing I wish.
I feel you, and that's the way it should be. Ideally, I feel like if you look at the dynamics of the industry, a lot of times you really have to like push stuff in the face of people, and it takes a lot of resources for you to get.
When you're not popping, people won't show you that love. It's sad, man. Like
it is kind of sad. I totally agree with that. Yeah, I feel like people follow that hype as opposed to the substance itself.
That's just human. Like it's not like that doesn't make people the bad person. Like that doesn't make anyone the bad person either. Like it's just that's just how life is. This is natural, man.
So if we could change
that's
that,
how you move to. That's how I move to. Sorry to say, man. That's how it works. That's just how life works.
So at the end of the day, I'm a weird person. I go in the opposite direction of what people go at.
Obviously, but let me bust your head.
Yeah,
I'm going to say this. I've always complained that you could say sabi me before, like a lot of messages I get out. But come to think of it, when you were not even popping, how many people's messages did you even respond to?
To
I sat down, I thought about it, like it's not like that. just take life as it is.
So just take people
reply
the way
the
they
ones
are.
you can reply.
Do your
and
best and
just
leave the
do
rest.
you, man. You don't have to reciprocate what they did for you with what they did. No.
I feel you.
Just do
I
you, man. Because it is natural at the end of the day. If you
Yeah.
ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you, on that one right there. You don't even. I tell people all the time, you don't do because you want to be done. You want someone to do something back at you.
Just do what you're
just
supposed
throw
to
that
do.
seed into
Yeah.
that seed of love into the universe.
Show them how it's done.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But let's talk about this song, with Kizz Daniel. How did you guys, come up with this one? How did it happen?
Initially, it was a song I recorded for myself,
Okay.
but I didn't finish the song. I was just vibing with my producer, so I thought about who could be the person on that song. Shout out to the big OG, shout out to Kizz Daniel. I've always been going to the studio for a while.
Yeah.
To the studio to meet him for a while. We've been working together for a while. So we have a couple of songs. Lost is the 28th song me and Kizz Daniel has. So it's not I'm telling you the fact. So it's not like we've been making songs for a while. So shout out to the big OG again. So I just made the song on my own and I thought let me send this thing to Vadu. So when I sent it to him, he listened to it and he called me this is fire, man. I should send the open verse. I sent it to him. You recorded the verse, but he didn't send it to me. He wanted to surprise me, just told me to come to the studio. So now when I go to the studio, I listened to the verse. It was really mind blowing. Thank God we are here today.
Man, amazing.
Yeah.
So it was seamless. So seamless right there. You guys have been creating, music. You said this is the 20th song.
I
you guys going to serve as a joint EP at some point?
We should have that coming on the way, promise.
Have you guys discussed it? Did they ever come
Yeah,
up?
we have.
What did Kizz say about that?
I won't tell you that.
Tell us one thing, about Kizz Daniel, that you've seen up and close that people don't know about Kizz Daniel. Like one thing.
One thing I noticed about him is if he loves you, he loves you. He's so real. If he says it is you he wants to put on, man, it is you, man. He will go out of his way to do everything for you. When he says he wants to do something, Baba, they do and finish.
Yeah.
So I love him for that, man.
Yeah, massive shout out to Kizz Daniel, by the way.
Big shout out.
Big shout out to him.
Yeah.
But let's go play, the song again. It's, too sweet a song not to play back to back to back, out everywhere right now on all the DSPs, where people get their music, be it Apple Music, Spotify. But of course, here's Fola and Kizz Daniel with Lost. And I got, Fola and Magic, coming after that as well. Great music back to back. You already know. And then we'll come back, to this conversation in the jiffy, though. Let's go. All right, that's, Fola and Magic's right there with Mandela. And, the first time I heard, this song, I'm like, two super amazingly talented artists coming together to create music. For me, I'm like, good times. These are good times that we're living in. When you get to, have people who are unique in their craft, talented in their own, different ways. And of course, they sound really extraordinary. And then they come together and they fuse the magic together. Shout out, to, you and Magix for creating this one for us music lovers, by the way.
Magix,
man. And how's the relationship with you and Magix, by the way? Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute.
Soft relationship, man. Magix is my friend, my brother. We do things together, my confidant, so
And because I also saw some posts on social media, while you guys were vibing together, and I was like, okay, these two, they connect like really seamlessly, even from what I'm observing, from afar. But then let's get into your relationship with Bella Shmurda. Shout out to Bella Shmurda for being a real one, by the way. You're on Dangbana Republic right now. You're doing great things, and I'm curious, what's the biggest advice that Bella gave you after he signed you to Dangbana Republic? What was the biggest advice that he gave you?
Bella has given me thousands of advice. I think one of them that he kept so much was he just told me not to follow the crowd. Yeah, he just told me to keep doing me, don't make this type of music because they are making this type of music. Do what makes sense to you.
Awesome. And that's rare. You don't get to hear, label owners most of the time say that to the artists. Now, one thing I know about Bella Shmurda, we've connected, a couple times, multiple times. Matter of fact, he's been on my show several times. He's someone that comes with a very real vibration about him, that authentic and real vibration. And that's one thing I love about Bella. And I'm delighted to hear that, he's passing that same, energy and vibration to you under his umbrella as well. That's rare. Most music executives just tell you, you have to follow a certain...
I initially told you that aside pen to paper, Bella is my brother. it's like more. They always call him anytime. Yeah, I don't call him Fola and talk. It's not like it's not in a formal way.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So like, that's giving me thousands of advice. Like I told you, but you told me down to like keep it. Just don't follow the crowd. Do you make your own type of music? Don't try to like switch because they're switching. No, just do you.
Let me ask you, this question because I want to know, like, where are you from? Originally, where are you from? Your hood, where you grew up from? Where's that?
I was born and brought up in Ibadan, Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah, Apata, Ibadan, Nigeria. But
Okay.
I'm a native of Ogun State. I grew up in Ogun State.
Oh, nice. You're from my state. Nice, interesting.
Correct, yeah.
So, what's your plan? Because music is going so amazing for you right now. All the stars are aligning for you. Everybody's saying the name, Fola. They have the name Fola on their lips, right now. What's your plan to, give back to where you're from, the place that raised you? What's that thing that you if you think about it, you tell yourself, I'm not going to leave this planet or leave this earth without using the sources of my music to do this for the place that birthed me.
I'm not going to lie to you. There are a lot of things that has to be put in place back there, like
back there in IBC.
yeah. So, but if I start listing them to you,
Give me one. Give me one.
I think the greatest thing I can do, like the best thing I can do, is to put Akwata Ibadan on the map. When they mention the name for like, it's from Akwata Ibadan, Nigeria. So don't worry, the other good things will fall in place.
I feel you. Now there was a video of you vibing with Wizkid, on Instagram. You're playing this song to him. Shout out Wizkid, by the way. And
Wizkid aired the song first. So
it's interesting.
90th year before all of us, yeah.
Man, and that's actually big. That's huge. But what I'm thinking is, what is that thing that has happened for you thus far? After the windows open, after Bella signed you, that happened. Leave the Wizkid part. That happened. That you feel like, oh, this happened real quick. I didn't see this happening real quick. What's that one thing?
Before I say this, it could be nothing to you though, but like, I dropped Alone. Like it got to number 2 on the chart. Then I wasn't able to attain the number 1 spot. The same thing with us, that number 2. I wasn't able to attain the number 1 spot. But the time I dropped Get Better with Zlatan, it went to the number 1 spot within just 2 days. And I'll be like,
and you didn't see that coming.
see, the way God works. I already zeroed my mind because of these kind of songs that was outside then. So I knew Get Better was a good song, like, but I didn't expect it to go that far, man.
Interesting.
So God just came through, man. Like, so it was when we got to number 1, I was like, so now waiting just so so it was such a beautiful moment for me. It got to number 1 on the day we were shooting the official video, man. So we were on set and we saw it, and I'm like, so it was such a beautiful moment.
Man, amazing. And we gotta say shout out to Zlatan as well. That's one of the
Big
real
shout out
ones.
to Big OG,
One of the real
man.
ones out
Big
there as
shout-
well.
Very real, man. Very, very real. Yeah, like very, very real, man. Yeah.
Man, so let's get into 2025. We have the single. As we get to wrap up this this conversation. Lost is out now. What is the chess move for the year 2025 for you? If you're looking at 2025 for your music fans out there, what's the move for the year?
Good music, like it has always been. I'm planning to put out my album in a couple of months.
Awesome. That's crazy.
Yeah. So this year though, like it is not going to exceed this year by God's name.
Okay.
In God's name. Yeah.
Amen to that.
Just a couple of singles and my album is coming.
Awesome. Now that's crazy. That's insane. Do we have a name for the album yet? Do we have the top 3 possible names for the album yet? Top 3 in your head that you're probably thinking about?
How do you mean by top 3? Like,
you know how you music artists, you'd be like, I'm gonna call the album this. I think I might call it this. This one, I like this one, so this name too. Or have you picked a particular name for that album yet?
I have, but I'm not sure it's something I want to share with you.
Give us top 3. Give us 3 for people to muse over.
Top 3, like title of the album.
Yeah, that you probably call the album. If you like, don't put the actual name of the album. It's fine. Top 3 that we should muse over.
It could be Your Favorite Lover Boy.
Okay. I know it's not that one.
Yeah. It could be Well up. It could be Fola for life.
Okay. You know, yeah, I feel it could be that one.
And it could be damn. It could be 2604.
2604. Okay, that's gotta have a special meaning.
Yeah, that's my date of birth.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. To cap it up, you know, I want to ask, are we gonna get a showcase, like an intimate session with you and your fans this year? Like, you know, you just
Promise you, man.
okay.
We are going to get it.
Okay, you know that's one thing I'm pretty sure I've heard people, you know, actually talk about this when I have conversations about, you know, you with them. They're like, you know, I can't wait to really get to like experience an intimate live session, you know, with him just doing his thing. So we're putting that out there for this year as well.
Yeah,
Man.
sure, man.
Guys, you heard that, all right? And for them to follow you, you know, some of the things that you're gonna be doing for the year 2025, you know, for the people who are not following you yet, social media, how do they connect with you?
Yeah, the handle to all my social media platforms is Fola Pondis.
Okay.
Fola Pondis, like Fola Pondis.
DIS.
That's how it is on every social media platforms.
Instagram,
Instagram,
TikTok,
Snapchat,
TikTok, everywhere.
Twitter, same thing.
Awesome. Guys, you heard that right there, man. You know where to go follow. And don't just follow. Here's the way, you know, the way you do it, I tell people all the time. Click the post notification so that when it says, you know, we're having the showcase this time, you get it. When the video drops, you know, for this, you get it. When the album is dropping, you get it. I go follow everywhere. And of course, you know, Lost is out everywhere on your DSPs, you know, where you get your music. Shout out to you for coming through on the show today, man.
You're
This was
welcome, man. I
beautiful.
appreciate you. I really enjoyed it.
Man,
Thanks a lot, man.
When the album is out, you got to be right here. You know, we're going to do a
Promise.
radio listening party for that album
promise
live on
you,
there. We
man.
got to do that.
I promise you.
Man, big ups. Blessings, my brother. All right.